1, 2, 3, 4, get my shoes and out the door. 5, I'm alive. 6, 7, 8, feeling great. 9, gonna shine, life is good. I'm doing fine. 10, gonna do it right and do it again, yeah. I look into the sky with all the beautiful color, but there's more than just for me, so gonna share it with another. I got to show, to give, let out. I want to sing and shout. Take a look and see a beautiful morning that turns into a beautiful evening, and together make a beautiful life. And if you wanna see, then come along with me, that's right.
Hey, I'm Irish Dave and welcome to Experience Michiana. I'm just outside of Plymouth in a small town called Donaldson, and I'm going to tell you more about why I'm here in the next couple of minutes. This week on the show, we're also going to be at the Century Centre to find out about a gaming conference that's coming up called Power Up South Bend. We're also going to learn about the Luna Fest. It is a movie festival, a film festival for women, made by women, about women. So that's going to be great as well. But first, I am here in Donaldson because coming up on August 27th is the Donaldson Dash, and I'm about to go out in the water and meet Joanna to talk all about it. I'm here with Joanna. Joanna, I can say this is the first time I've ever done an interview in a kayak. So you're the social media
first
marketing.
Time for everything.
Yeah, exactly. You do social media and you're a marketing coordinator for
the Poor Handmaids.
Yeah, of Jesus Christ.
Yes, yes.
Here in Plymouth. So tell me a little bit about the Poor Handmaids, because that name in itself, you know, a lot of people might come to some conclusions about it, but what is it?
The Poor Handmaids of Jesus Christ are a group of religious women who are here to help the community and everyone that is in need. They have different ministries throughout the convent here at Donaldson, Indiana.
So is everybody who's in the Poor Handmaids, are they all like nuns, or are they all like, are some like just regular women in the community too, or?
People may call them nuns. Not all of them have the regular hats or anything. They look like regular, ordinary women walking around. So that's what mainly builds the Poor Handmaids, and we are here just full of different co-workers as well that help them in their purpose and ministries.
So what are some of the things that go on here besides me sitting in the water absolutely petrified to move in case my Irish head tips us over? It's so much weight up here, you know. So what else goes on around here?
So there's a lot of different things that the Poor Handmaids do. We have Lindenwood, which is a conference and retreat center. We have Moon Tree, which is, they do creative clay or mindful and part of nature. We have HVM that helps people with health, and they offer training and anything you have to do with keeping your body healthy and stuff like that. And then we have STH Ministries, which they're here to help women and children in need as well.
So I'm here today because there's lots of different challenges that we're going to do and everything, as well as kayaking. What is that all about? I know there's something coming up that's for families and for competitors as well. So yes. What is that?
So we have this amazing event coming up August 27th, and it's called Donaldson Dash. It's a challenge course and a family course, so both competitive for adults and children to just come and have fun.
Yeah. So what are some of the things that people can do during the Donaldson Dash?
So the Donaldson Dash is going to be race within the ministry, within our campus, about 200 acres. You're going to be running around competing in 12 different stations. Oh, nice. And you're going to be doing a whole bunch of activities, both physical and mental. So it's for all ages, family and adults that want to be competitive with each other. Yeah, so
as you mentioned, there's like challenges, and which is for competitors, but also for families. So it's really about fun. And I wonder if a lot of people, I've never been on this campus, I guess I would never have a reason to really come on, but this campus is really beautiful.
It is. It's really beautiful. It's open to the public, so you can come anytime you like. If you want to ride your bike or run around or exercise, walking, anything you'd like to do, you're more than welcome to. And we have a beautiful chapel as well if you'd like to come and visit.
Nice. I think we should do some kayaking before we do more challenges. What do you think?
That sounds great.
All right, I'm going to push off you. Try not to tip. No. All right. There's a beautiful view of the chapel over the lake right now as well, which I really love. Oh gosh. Try not to tip. Try not to tip. Are you allowed to just like bring your kayak here? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a public open spot over at the other end of the lake that you
Nice.
can come if you like. Just relax.
And
come
if
in your
people want to get
kayak or
information,
boat.
if people want to get information about the Donaldson Dash, how do they do so?
So there's our website, the phjc.org, and on our main page,
Yeah.
you'll see Donaldson Dash information on there, and then you'll just click on Donaldson Dash, and it'll take you to the registration and more information in regards to that.
So, Poor Handmaids, Jesus Christ, so phjc.org.
Yeah, phjc.org, and it stands for the Poor Handmaids of Jesus Christ.
Who said Mondays are bad? And the wind is perfectly placed to bring me back in without having to do anything.
Yes, birds in the background, beautiful water lilies.
Lily pads and. All right, so August 27th, the Donaldson Dash here in Plymouth. Some of the other activities involve noodles.
Yes, noodles and a hula hoop.
Okay, noodles and a hula hoop. So what exactly is this called?
This is called the pool javelin.
So I just want to point out the wind is coming directly at us. So if I don't get this in, it's because of the wind, not because I'm terrible. So in true gentleman style, I think ladies should go first.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yes?
Yeah.
Okay, let's
My noodle is
see.
a bit bigger than yours though. So is this heavier maybe? All right, go
I don't
for
know,
it.
we'll see.
Oh, wow. You're going to be in
It's
the,
harder.
I think you're going to be in the family category, not the competitive. All right. Okay then. All right, here you can go again.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
You're not gonna try?
I don't think so. All right, here we go.
I don't know. Look, there's the wind.
All right.
No.
Ah, terrible. All right. So I'm no good at this, but something I am good at is football. Soccer, okay.
Soccer, football.
All right. So this
in
is another
Europe.
challenge. All right. Do you think I'm going to get it in?
I don't think so.
Okay. There's two ways I can do this. I can do a power shot or I can just side foot it in. So because you doubt me, I'm going to side foot it in, okay? Ah, come on. Can I try again?
One more
All right,
try.
Okay, from over here. All right.
Because it's you.
Ah. So what else are we going to be doing here? What other challenges are there?
There's a whole bunch of different activities throughout the course or throughout the campus that we're going to keep it a secret for now, so not everyone's prepared the day of. But August 27th, you'll get to know what they are.
And again, if people want to get information about it online,
phjc.org. It's on our main website. You can click on Donaldson Dash and it'll take you for more information.
is there a cost to enter? Or?
There is not. So it's actually absolutely free. Anyone can participate. Just come on over and register.
Awesome. So there's no charge in, but there is actually a prize.
Yes, so for the challenge course, you can win up to $1,000 for the challenge course. Second prize winner, you get $500. And then for the family event, there's gift cards and different prizes throughout the whole course.
And for the Poor Handmaids of Jesus Christ, why is it so important to have an event like this?
Not very many people know who the Poor Handmaids of Jesus Christ are. So this is an opportunity for them to get to know us and see what we're all about, and then just come and experience our beautiful campus.
So for people watching who, like this might be their first time exposed to this campus, what are some of the things that the Poor Handmaids of Jesus Christ are known for in this area?
So the Poor Handmaids of Jesus Christ are known for their giving and their simplicity in life. They've helped many people at the Red Rock Motel. They've helped with food, groceries, bills, utilities, anything that you can think of. They've helped in the community and international, like in Kenya and Mexico. So they're here to help anyone in need, and whatever needs they think that they can help, they will fulfill that.
Nice. And how many Poor Handmaids of Jesus Christ are there here on campus, do you know?
On campus, I would say there's roughly about 50 of them, but there's more international and statewide.
And then of course just people in the community who support their efforts as well. So,
Correct.
So they really do a lot of good.
Yes.
And one of the things I love what you said as well, because when you come on, it looks like it could be a private campus, but you're like, hey, it's open to the public. I'm sure people locally know that, but maybe people in South Bend or Mishawaka or around the area or, you know, southwestern Michigan, maybe they wouldn't think of it. But hey, get your kayak and come down. You mentioned there's a public area that people can...
Yeah, there's a public drop-off site over across the lake, and you can come walk our beautiful trails.
Yeah, bring your dogs. Can you bring your dogs?
Yeah, you can bring your dogs.
As long as you clean up after them. You can bring your husbands and dogs as long as you clean after both of them.
Yeah, and if you like to meditate or center yourself, there's a labyrinth as well.
Oh, nice.
So you can enjoy that too.
And as you mentioned, a beautiful church here as well. So.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
All right, so many things for people to come and see. So,
absolutely.
So PHJC for Poor Handmaids of Jesus Christ, phjc.org is where people can get all the information.
Correct.
All right,
yes.
I love it.
You got it, Dave.
It's really annoying me that I didn't get the ball in the net. Like
maybe we can get closer and you can try again.
Oh, okay. Thanks. So I'm here at the Century Center, and we've been here before to see inside the gaming room and the Bendix Arena as well. I'm here with Brian. Brian, you're from Power Up South Bend. For anyone watching who has no idea what Power Up South Bend is, can you please explain it?
Yeah, so Power Up South Bend is a focus on gaming within our regional community here, since we have such awesome facilities as the Bendix Land Center and the Bendix Arena. But we also have a lot of communities that have already started here, and some people may not know that there used to be a quite well-known Smash Brothers tournament held on one of the Notre Dame buildings by the Kish brothers, and their community that they started has lived through to this day and lives in Michiana Smash. So I really want to highlight communities like that, as well as other things that we have here in the regional community that are amazing. Like we have video game vendors where you can buy and sell your used and sell video games, and places you can hang out and play, like some people may know the Griffin Books and Games very well. And there's so many amazing places to play games here in this community.
So I want people to understand, because we go and visit so many different areas in Michiana and different businesses and different experiences, that the why behind people do this. I mean, you're a young guy. Do you mind me asking how old you are?
I'm 28.
So you're
almost 29.
You're 28 years old. You started this. Like, this is your thing that you've done. Like, what is your why for doing this? I know that's all the things that people can do, but why is it important to you to have this event?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a big reason for it, and there's a big reason why it's called Power Up South Bend as it is, because a lot of the power you get, even within video games, comes from community. Because take Smash Brothers for example. If you don't have someone to play against, it's kind of a boring game. I mean, you'll get tired of beating the computers, and you may not even learn some of the amazing combos that these players will execute on stage, because the computers can be just too easy. But there's also a lot of other different levels. So there's dialogue within video games, because you have games like Skyrim where people are playing through the game, achieving these different quests and building up their character. So what does that mean? And there's so many conversations to be had from that. And who doesn't like sharing, oh, did you beat boss A, BC? You know, like, how long did it take you? I can't beat it. So there's so many different levels to gaming that people may not think about when they first hear of gaming. One of my favorite questions to ask is, are you a gamer? How about yourself, Dave?
I'm not.
But do you play Candy Crush on your phone?
I don't play Candy Crush on my phone, but I do play, I'm really big into aviation, so I'll play aviation games. That's kind of my big thing.
Yeah, and there's just so many different things. So you may not say you're a gamer, but you've played games, and so have so many people in our community. And this event is about bringing people together to have conversations about their favorite games, and how we play games, how we can get better at games, how we can get better at community through games.
And let us know about the cost of tickets and what people get for that.
Yeah, so you can get a weekend pass for $30, and that will include all your game room access, your entry to tournaments, your ability to watch the tournament finals, watch a developer showcase, meet with celebrities. There are additional costs to get autographs and photos with the celebrities, but conversation is free. And explore the exhibits, as you mentioned. If you want to go the cheapest route, you get in on Sunday, which will have our cosplay tournament. The game rooms will still be open, and that would be only $10.
Yeah, and then Saturday you can go one day for $20 too, right?
Yes.
So you mentioned access to all the game rooms. So for $30 for the whole weekend, people can literally play games like in this room?
Yeah, so most of these computers will be open outside of the tournament hours. We will have a retro room, so you can play a Sega Genesis, you can play a Nintendo 64 potentially, GameCube.
Now you're talking my ear, you know what I mean? Now you're talking my ear.
Yeah, as well as new experiences like VR. We will have a VR experience as well.
Cool. Hey, I've heard that, you know, a lot of surgeons and stuff will play games before they go into surgery to get their hand, eye, brain, I don't know what coordination going on. So, what else, if someone's watching that has like 50 old games at home, can they set up a booth, or does it have to just be like businesses setting up a booth if they wanted to try and sell them?
I think we're actually full on booth space right now, minus a couple of artists, but you can bring your used games. If it's a game you want to buy, sell, trade, there will be vendors there that will accept your used games, and so that'll be great, as well as you can probably swap. I am not opposed to, you know, if you want to meet up someone outside in the hallways and say, hey, I see you have this cool game, you want this game? Why not? You know, it's all about bringing people together and celebrating our passion.
And it really is a healthy thing to, you know, take people out of the bedroom, out of the home, and actually meet in person and share your love for this art form and for this game, well, for all the games. So, and on top of that as well, I know that if there's people watching who respect the fact that you're a young local guy, 28 years old, you're taking on all the risk for this, even though it's coming up in a few weeks, there's also sponsorship opportunities, like if local restaurants or something wanted to try and have the people who are here going to that event. So I'm sure you'd love if local businesses wanted to get involved too.
Yeah, absolutely, because this is a celebration of how awesome our community is. You mentioned that, you know, I'm kind of putting this on by myself, but there have been a lot of amazing professionals who have helped me along my ways. Like, there are just so many different ways you can get involved in gaming that aren't thought about. Like, esports organizations need accountants, need marketing people, and so we're going to also have some developers here and stuff like that to talk about different opportunities in gaming as well. But yeah, on the local scale, you know, last year after the event, we went out to PEGS, and they had a great time interacting with PEG, and you know, the stereotype, even though we're trying to break some of those stereotypes, is pizza, but who doesn't love pizza, right? So Bruno's, we'd love to have that. There's a bunch of new restaurants sprouting up that we would love. You know, these people are coming in, we want to get them out and show them what an amazing community South Bend is. I remember going to a high school event, and there were kids saying, this is my first time in South Bend, and it's great, which is breaking the stereotype for South Bend as this terrible city. But we're really revitalizing the city, and that's why I'm so proud to have this event here, is because South Bend is rebuilding itself, and we want to build it with the power of the community.
Nice. And look, virtual reality is not going anywhere. It's, you know, if kids are interested in learning about coding and different things like that, then that's a wonderful thing to do. So I wish you the best of luck. I hope everybody supports you. If people want to get information, the website?
The website is pwrupsb.com. So Power Up South Bend abbreviated, PWRUPSB.
All right, go there, get your tickets, support this guy, support the community, and come out and meet people that are just like you.
We all play a part in something bigger. Our families, our friendships, our causes and our communities, the world around us. Our stories connect us. And through these connections, we're able to do big things, to challenge perceptions and spark conversations, to inspire, to empower, to ignite change through storytelling. Play a part at LunaFest 2022.
Well, today we are on television, but we're talking about film, and more importantly, we're talking about women in film, which is really so important, especially in this day and age. I have with us some lovely ladies that are going to talk to us about LunaFest that is coming right here to IUSB. And Barbara, this has been something that has been coming for a few years here now to the area.
Correct. We brought this LunaFest Michiana here in 2018. Prior to that, I had seen some LunaFest events in California, and I worked with a group of women to bring it here because I wanted it in our town. And LunaFest Michiana is a result of the bar
Like the ones
company,
that you eat, the
right?
company,
the
the food company,
the
okay.
protein bars for women. That is made by the Cliff Bar Company, and they put together each year a package of short film festivals,
Okay.
and then offer them to local organizations to produce in their community, to hold an event in their community. Those events are benefit events. They raise money for organizations or services that benefit specifically women and children.
Great, great. And I know I've been part of that before too. Girls on the Run was a beneficiary a few years back. And this year, Elaine, it's going to be benefiting more your program as well. You want to talk about that a bit?
Yeah, absolutely. This is a wonderful contribution to film studies in that it's really broadening the range of stories that get told. And we know how important representation is in popular culture, in media, in art. And so it's very important for women to be represented in cinema, which is a dominant art form. Currently, we know through a lot of scholarly studies that women are a minority as leads in films. And so that correction, movies about women that LunaFest provides is really important. And it's true also in terms of who's behind the camera, because LunaFest is also movies by women.
Right,
Hollywood,
so by women and about women.
That's exactly right. Hollywood is scrambling right now to address those sort of inclusion numbers. And so in Hollywood, a very small percentage of women are working behind the camera as editors, cinematographers, or directors. But for LunaFest, that's 100%. And so that's also a really nice correction. Hollywood's talking about inclusion writers. LunaFest has already been doing this for 20 years.
And how is it going to be benefiting here at IUSB? Because is that where the beneficiary is this
The
year?
beneficiary this year is a scholarship program for non-traditional students, especially women's, particularly women students, who are returning to school and trying to either finish a degree or work on a degree or go for a graduate degree.
Yeah. And now the films this year, there's 8 films,
Correct.
short films, and what are they range and what are their topics?
They range in length from about 30 seconds to about 20 minutes.
Okay.
And the whole package takes about 90 minutes to view.
Okay, great.
But you don't have to view it all at one time. We do here in the in-person event. But the topics range all the way from issues of climate change to issues of immigrant stories to issues that women who work a lot in the service industries.
Okay.
One is called How I Clean Your House.
Oh,
Okay.
Very interesting.
Right, right.
And there are a range of the films. There's usually a documentary, there's an animated, the story about migration is animated, there's usually a documentary entry. So it's a range of forms and a range of storytelling techniques. I'll also note that although they take on serious topics, they tend not to be super heavy. And so they tend to have a kind of light, buoyant feel, which I appreciate when I sit down to watch movies for 90 minutes.
Absolutely. But with that in mind, this entire event, LunaFest, is really geared towards a bit of an older audience, so not necessarily young, family friendly.
Right. It is, even though there are animated films in it, it is geared for age 13 plus.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So now you are doing the hybrid event this year. Explain a little bit about what that is and what it looks like.
Okay, a hybrid event is a both virtual event that you can stream online, as well as an in-person event. Our first year, we held an in-person event in 2018, and it was very exciting. Somebody described the atmosphere as being electrifying because viewing something with a group of people seems to be really good. And in fact, if you live out of town or you can't make it that day, you can also purchase a
virtual package.
Right. And the virtual package is available from the time we start showing the film here for 48 hours. Once you unlock that code and get into the first film, you have 24 hours to view it. But during that 24 hours, you can fast forward, you can rewind, you can re-see something, you can stop it and look and talk about it, or how do you feel about that? And we're encouraging, I believe, you said that you already did a film party.
Yeah, we had a viewing party a couple of years ago during the pandemic. It was wonderful. We had a group of ladies together and my older kids, and that was what we did. You know, we were able to pause it and discuss in between. And you guys have, for the in-person event, a panel discussion planned?
We do. For the in-person event, and that's what's unique about Michiana, is that we always have either a panel event where we bring in a panel of people who then can talk about the films, lead a discussion with the audience, or one year we actually broke down into little groups.
Oh, great.
In various rooms, and people discussed them. But I will tell you that whenever I've seen the films, I've usually gone to lunch with some people or dinner with some people, and we always discuss it even after the event is over with.
Absolutely. I know I've still talked about some of the films that I've seen in the past. How is it, or how important is it to have something like this in our community here in Michiana?
It's a wonderful contribution to our community. As I said, both in terms of sort of broadening the range of stories that get told in our community, and then also demonstrating what people can accomplish behind the scenes. Often a short film in a film festival like this is a calling card to make a major motion picture later. And so that was the case, for instance, for Lake Bell. She had a small film in 2012 in LunaFest, and she's directed 2 feature films since then, and is a well-known actress. Right, exactly. And so it works in many ways in the industry, and then it really enriches our own community by bringing these stories and broadening the range of representation and stories available to us here.
That's wonderful. Well, if people want to get tickets, how can they do that, and when is the event happening?
The event starts at 1 o'clock on September 24th, which is a Saturday. And as I said, we will show it here at 1 o'clock. The event lasts about 2 hours, 90 minutes of film, and then afterwards the panel discussion. The hybrid event is starting at the same time, but you have 48 hours in which to unlock your code.
Okay, great.
Once your code is unlocked, you have 24 hours to view as many times as you want, or to rewind,
and
stop,
discuss,
or discuss. Now, tickets are available online, and there will be tickets at the door, although we are encouraging people to buy their tickets online and reserve their place. The tickets are $25 for individuals. For students, they're $7.50.
Oh, great.
And if you're doing a virtual at home, it's $35.
Great, and then you can get a group of friends together. But I really want to encourage people to come out and be a part of the community here in Michiana and take part in this event.
Yes,
wonderful.
Yes. And I will say that we do charge a little bit more if you are coming without a ticket. But it is
so better to get them ahead of time.
That's why you get a little discount ahead of time. And of course, if anyone wants to make an extra donation to these important causes, then you can do that when you buy your ticket.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, ladies. I'm excited for another year of LunaFest. This is such a great thing that you bring to the community here in Michiana, and I'm grateful for you guys for doing this. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
That was a lot of me on this week's show, and I'm just glad that I didn't get wet. Thank you so much to Courtney for checking out the LunaFest. Also, thank you to Power Up South Bend, and of course here, the Poor Handmaids of Jesus Christ. It was a great show this week, and as always, if there's something that you think we should experience, use the hashtag #ExperienceMichiana. You can also follow us on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, and just send us a direct message and let us know where you think we should go. Until the next time, we'll see you then.
Experience Michiana is made possible in part by the Community Foundation of St. Joseph County and the Indiana Arts Commission, which receives support from the state of Indiana and the National Endowment for the Arts.
This WNIT local production has been made possible in part by viewers like you. Thank you.